Not your average gamer, baby. You already know what it is. We're back. Rainbow Six Season 2 has officially been released as of today's Friday, 3 days ago on Tuesday. So, right now I'm running with the first new operator on attack, which is Jackal. So, what this guy does is find people via their footprints and he scans them and he finds out who it is. I just found out that was Frost. So he's actually kind of like a male version of IQ, and I guess you would say a more covert version of IQ as well, at least in my opinion. Because IQ can only scan electronics, this guy can actually find his victim because he's finding their footsteps. And here's my first kill with Jackal. Ooh, I'd hate to be you right now. Oh, and the new operators both have some super sick shotguns as the secondaries. As you can see, I just pulled out the shotgun and shot the Capcom a second ago. They have some really bad accuracy because it sprays so huge, but that makes sense. You can't just overpower them like that. So it's a real powerful, but you have to be really close because it has a really big spray. Moving on. So here I'm running with Mira for the first time. She's actually really cool. Now, Jackal's a 2 speed and a 2 armor. Mira's a 3 speed and a, I'm sorry, 3 armor and a 1 speed. So what you see me doing here with her, just testing out the Mira for the first time. You see you couldn't see on the other side and you couldn't shoot through it as well. Now you can shoot through it if you blow the red thing, the red gas canister that it uses to power it, but you don't want to do that. Honestly, it's stupid. Just don't do it. And I'm pretty sure there are times where you can use it to your advantage, but overall it relinquishes your defenses, and when you're on defense, it's all about just that defense. So as you can see, what I'm doing here is setting up a mirror without a reinforced wall. So for those of you that don't know, you do not have to have a reinforced wall to set up the mirror. You just need to have a wall big enough. So a regular barricade doesn't cut it. But these wooden walls and any other wall, plaster walls, whatever, as long as it's big enough, it cuts it. Let me tell you why I did this. If you pay attention, these are walls you can shoot through. So now you can see the mirror, you can see them coming. It's going to make them hesitate because as you can see, it's a barricade back there. So now they're looking, oh, they can see us, and it makes you either move fast and run by or slow down. Anyway, here's my first victim. Boom, baby. Welcome to the new season. Not your average gamer. Anyway, continuing where I left off. So as you can see, I kept my teammate there just in case, so he can shoot through the wall, do what he has to do. So I strongly advise you only putting one of your mirrors on a reinforced wall and another one on a big wall as such, what you just saw me do, so that you can be able to shoot through. And like, put a shield in front of you, throw people off. Put a shield in front of that wall because they know they can shoot through the wall just like you know, but they're not expecting you to put a mirror anywhere besides on a reinforced wall. So put a shield there for people who are quicker off the draw so that you can throw them off, and then when they try to shoot you, you're standing behind the shield. Like, do something other than what everybody else is going to do, which is why I'm showing you this. You got to be not your average gamer. Not your average gamer. That's typical. That vector, I'm sorry, that PDW that you just saw me use with Jackal is extremely high on accuracy and fire rate. So don't be afraid to let that thing go. Not to mention it's a 51 round clip magazine. So this guy is really equipped for assault, and I really suggest you play fast with him. So if you see a kill, take it and run with it. Unless it's, stupid and you just know you're gonna die or jeopardize your team winning the match. Remember, it's all about winning the match. I'm just saying that because he's fast. So don't take what I say and run with it in a negative way. Now, what I'm gonna do now, just to show you guys a little something. I'm only touching on this lightly. I'll dedicate an entire video to this later. I'm only touching on this lightly. I'm gonna show you how to counteract Jackal with Valkyrie in just a moment, because what happens is he's kind of He's a problem. It gets really annoying when you're hearing you're being tracked. Someone is tracking you, and you need to figure out how to get rid of that. And if you're not running with somebody like Pulse on your team, and he's never gonna always be around, unless you are Pulse, you're the actual person playing with him. You need a Valkyrie on your team because you never know if you're gonna be playing Jackal. She's a good counter for Jackal. So what I'm doing now is just showing you some good placement of the mirror for the stage here. You always want to put one in the meat locker because people will try to flank and come through there. Not to mention a lot of times when you are hiding back here, people are gonna bust through the hatch, things like that, and you're gonna see them running up the stairs that's behind that mirror I just placed. Now if you notice, my teammate and I left one of the reinforced walls open, even though I still have one. So it's 3 reinforced walls that go there. We put 2 and then left one in the middle open. That way we have spots to hide, and that way we can still see through the wall. That way if I need to bust a hole through a wall and either escape or just kill someone who's right there, boom, he's a kill. Here's the other obvious spot for a mirror. Put it right in front because people are going to run there because that's a high traffic area. So you want to put your mirror in 2 different places, as you see. The high traffic area, and secondly, the sneak attack area. The sneak attack area. That way if you get flanked, you can see it coming as much as possible. Keep a nitro cell with mirror. She's slow, but that nitro cell is going to cover that little bit of ground you may not be able to cover so quickly and keep you alive, as you just saw. Alright, so this is how you do it with Valkyrie. Obviously you keep a cam in the main room. You want to be able to see what's going on in case somebody breaks in. I strongly suggest if you run Valkyrie, do not stay in the room because she has a half decent speed, 2 armor. You're going to need her to roam. If not roam, she just needs to stay out of the main room because she is kind of a recovery player in my eyes, a recovery operator. When things get real, she's going to bring you back. Whether it's the cameras or just her being swift between speed and armor. Alright, so let me show you something really quick. And surely enough, this is the first day a Jackal and Mira are released and playable. So you just know the other team is going to have Jackal. I already knew they were going to have them, and I hadn't even seen. As you can see at the top right, we don't even know what operators they're running. Alright, I'm going to check my cams because I can see it's about to start getting real because my team is taking some fire.
You are being followed.
There we go. You are being followed. That is the most annoying thing. Jackal gets 3 spots on his follow on this track, and they tell you when you're being followed. He's using all 3 on me, which is dumb. He doesn't have to. He can follow the steps. So I'm going to check my cams and see where this guy is. There he is. Boom, boom. Whoa. Wow. He must have shot me in the head. Funny thing is, we killed each other. Look at the top right. If you look, he's dead. If you look at his, if you just saw his marker. So there goes the tracker, taken care of by Valkyrie. So if you're looking for counter attacks against Jackal, run Valkyrie. I'll do another video on, like I said earlier, I'll do another video on counter attacks for Jackal and Mira, but I was just touching on that lightly because, as you can see, it's 4-4 and we're tied, and I needed to find a way to get us a win, and we won that round because Jackal was causing us the most trouble. Alright, get into the habit of turning off your Jackal vision, if you will, whatever it's called, when you're about to shoot someone, because it actually hinders your vision if you're not looking for footsteps. I couldn't scan those footsteps because they were too far, but I see somebody's head. Ooh, nice aiming. Not your average gamer, baby. Like, comment, share, most importantly subscribe. This has been Not Your Average Gamer.